Hello everyone, this is Chris from GBC Forex Academy. I'm here to give a trade review for the previous week on Euro US dollar and the trade forecast moving forward. Currently on week 19, I guess so. I've already given a trade forecast for British pound US dollar. British pound US dollar, Euro US dollar that is like sisters, twin sisters. They kind of like move alike. Okay, I've done that for British pound US dollar. You can check the video on YouTube. Okay, now for week 17, week 18, which observed that the high for the week was about on Monday. The same thing applied for British pound US dollar too. The low for the week for week 18 was actually on Thursday, which the same thing applied to for British pound US dollar too. The only difference between these two is that for British pound US dollar, you observe that the low for the week, which was on Thursday, swept the previous week's low, but in this very case, did not sweep the previous week's low. In so on that very case, I think it's a very good thing. It's a good thing because therefore means that we're safe. It therefore means that we can at least enter into this very trade. But part of the things that we can do is let's move to the higher time frame and let's break this thing down. Then we can come back to a lower time frame. One of the things that I learned in trading is if you are doing your chart on the 1 hour, on the daily, you come to the 1 hour and take your entry. If you are doing your trade, probably on the weekly, you enter on the 4 hours, or you could equally still enter on a much lower time frame, but it's just a rule of thumb so that probably you will not get yourself too stressed out. Okay, let's go to the daily and see what we have on the daily. On the daily, on the daily, we'll have observe a number of things on the daily. One thing to observe on the daily is this. Okay, at this very zone, if you come to this very zone over here, price was actually supposed to sell here to take this very low here. But see, what happened was that price refused to take this very low here. So this very resistance now became support here. And when price came to this very zone here, this support actually reacted to this very support when price came to this very zone here. The most recent low that broke structure, this was the most recent low that broke structure. That's in terms of bullish structure system. Now, this is the most recent low. Price came to the upside breaking structure. When price came back to this very zone, price swept the low, this very low here, forming a false break. But on price coming back to the very upside, of course, he refused to take out this very high that actually was formed, and price came back now to take this very low, and price reacted to this very resistance that is over here. So the high that broke this very low, this is the high that broke this very low. Therefore, means that there's liquidity that is resting here. So what am I expecting price to do? I'm expecting that price to go to this very side, take the liquidity, then probably come to the downside. Let's see when this very high occurred. This high occurred on a Friday, that was our 8th of March 2024, which is, we say, towards the end of the first quarter. So I'm expecting that the first, now not towards the end of the first quarter. So I'm expecting the high of March to be taken out as a liquidity, as an inducement for price to be taken to this very downside. But I'm not only using this very zone here as a target. My major aim is on how I can take price from this very side to this very upside. So let me come to the 1 hour and let's go to 1 hour and let's try to break this down. Try to break this down. Okay, let's come. So on the 1 hour, price is moving to the upside currently, and I am not like, oh, I have to go buy price. The market is leaving. No, no, no. Why am I not doing that? Because there is no previous week low that has been taken out. Currently, previous week we have is week 18, and the load here is currently at 1.07245 thereabout. So I expect that for any bullish momentum to the high side, the previous week's low must be taken out. As long as the previous week low is not taken out, I am not scared. I am still very okay. So my entry is going to be in between this very zone over here. If we look at it, there is an imbalance that is over here. There's an imbalance that is over here, and okay, there's an imbalance that is over here. Okay, so if price should take this very high out, this very high out, this place now becomes inducement, this very place becomes an imbalance, price will attract to this very zone, and most likely price from here could move to the upside. I don't know what price will do in the future, but That's the most likely forecast I'm giving. Now, if price does not come and take this very low here, it's probably most probably this week price could probably form a new low. Then maybe the other week price will come and take that very low. So, but my own principle of trading that price would have to take the low of the week, the low of the day, the low of the previous month. That's and that was the low of the previous day, the low of the previous week, the low of the previous month as a form of liquidity because price needs liquidity to move to the upside. So far, I'm safe. So far, I am not scared. So for those of you that are interested in taking this very trade, you could give a comment. Probably you may have a contrary view on this. I always say this in this very market. One of the things you can use in becoming successful in this very market is to be humble. Never believe that you know it all. There are people that actually know better than you and you can actually learn from people. So I'm always looking forward to learning. So if there's something you want to share, probably maybe I didn't say it the right way, I should have said it, or maybe something I should have added, please. I'm very, very open to learning. So leave your comment on the comment side of this very video. Thank you.